1v1 Mistakers, today I interview a former CDL coach and a 2v2 legend, Equip. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is the Mattman. Along with me today is Equip. Now, he's a pro here in our 1v1 Me League. And Equip, I want you to give us a little bit of background on yourself, where you got into COD, where you got your start, and obviously, you've got a little experience that not a lot of our other pros have.
Yeah, so I kind of got into Call of Duty because one of my friends in middle school put me on to game battles at a really young age. I was in 7th grade. Started playing game battles, and then we started playing S&D and just grinding 2v2s. I'd literally bring my Xbox over to his house and we'd play 2v2s all night. It was awesome. It was good times. And then I kind of got into tournaments after the XP matches. I won my first ever tournament in Ghosts. And I kind of just stuck with it, man. I would be streaming. I'd play in World War II and BO4 is really when I kind of amped up the prize pool. I was the first Search and Destroy player to play for $1,000 each versus Illy. Ended up winning. Then I'd played Onyx and so on and so on. I'd play Illy over and over, and it was a huge thing. I remember I had like 4,000 viewers at one point. As I had Optic was scrimming at the time during Black Ops 4. They had like a little break, so they're all watching my stream. It was honestly crazy, but from there I just kind of streamed. I competed in BO4. I went to every event. My best placement was like top 16, nothing too crazy, but I kind of just saw the content side of things was working better for me, so I kind of went that way, and while continuing to play Search and Destroy. And then in Vanguard, I actually won one of the biggest S&D tournaments of all time. It was a $110,000 prize pool. I won it with Kenny, and I won it with Azura Anarchy. It was a one content creator, one pro, and one female. I ended up winning that, and then I won a 2v2 Elite that year also with Bursted. And then Seattle reached out to me after I won both those tournaments, and kind of like they were asking for S&D help. And for the 2 years I was under them, I helped them out. And then now we're kind of here, man, just back to streaming, making content full time again, and joining this 1v1 Me app, which has been awesome so far.
I then asked him why he wanted to take his incredible Call of Duty mind and talents to our league here at 1v1 Me.
I've actually known about the app for a long time. I even played in a tournament like 4 years ago on the app. I never really looked into it though. I didn't really know what it was about. Then I had one of my friends earlier this year reach out to me like, hey, you should join this league. X, Y, and Z, like this awesome league, really competitive. And I've been kind of just looking for something competitive other than like tournaments and other websites and stuff like that. So this really brought like, I could just tell off the first match, like I'm putting my all into this. Like it's really passionate, and I want to do good for the stakers and all that. So yeah, I mean 2v2s, I've always catered to really 1v1s and 2v2s most of my career. That's like my bread and butter, like you said. And yeah, man, it's been awesome so far.
Moving on, I wanted to see what he thought about his first duo in the league in Scythe. A lot of what I've seen from this duo is Equip has been able to substantially elevate Scythe's play from last season to now.
Yeah, so first match, a little shaky. We didn't really have, any strats or anything like that. I didn't really know about Scythe before this point, so everything was new for me. But it's kind of just making them feel comfortable on the map, right? Like that's what I like to do, especially in like 2v2s. I like to play off my teammate a little bit, but if I need to call a strat, I will, and I'll take over. But I also like to make my teammate feel comfortable, as I feel like I can adjust, right? So if I'm putting Scythe in good positions and he's getting bloods for me, that's perfect, you know what I mean? And he's been getting better along the way. Even in our last match, he played really good on dealership. I was getting bloods for me, and on that 5-5 versus Believe, he beamed the guy that pinched us. He's got a really nice shot, man. So as long as I can put him in those positions and we can work together on the map, then I think we'll be golden.
Now into some of the more fun questions, as I asked about some of his best times coaching inside of the CDL and some of his favorite and not so favorite Call of Duty titles.
I could name a couple, but definitely when we won the event in Vanguard in Toronto. That was an insane feeling, and we went on a run and ended up beating FaZe in the grand finals, beat him in winners finals, and then beat him in grand finals. And in the winners finals, actually, we played Desert Siege map, the last map, or whatever the S&D map was. It was either last map or second map or something. Desert Siege, we held it in our back pocket all the way up until that event, never played it. And just like that feeling of like preparing or prepping for something along the way, and then it actually working, seeing it work, especially on like a stage like that. It's definitely a good feeling. Like it definitely hurt when it didn't work out, what we went over beforehand. But just that feeling of seeing something work while being backstage and seeing all the floors rumbling, and it's really intense. It's really awesome.
So we'll give a three here. We'll give your favorite COD of all time, the best COD of all time, and then the worst COD of all time. I gotta have your 3 right here, because we say these are fun questions, but I mean some of our stakers take that very seriously.
Okay. My favorite Call of Duty of all time is MW3, the original, not last year's COD.
Okay.
100% MW3, just the maps and the guns in that game. I fell in love with it. That was like one of my first really games I really fell in love with Call of Duty. I played like MW2 and a BO1. I did enjoy BO1 a lot. I feel like that was a sleeper COD, by the way. Sleeper pick BO1, but MW3 is definitely stole my heart in that. For best Call of Duty of all time, I'd probably go BO3. I kind of want to say BO2 a little bit, but I'm gonna go BO3. That was the game I came up in as well. So that's where I kind of got my name out there, is in Black Ops 3, 2015, 10 years ago. I'm an old head. And my least favorite COD of all time is IW, 100%.
I mean, that's fair.
I hated that game. A lot of people disagree, to be honest with you, but I really did not like that game.
Moving forward, we'll definitely be keeping our attention on Equip to see how his first season turns out. But I think from this interview, we can all tell that he has the passion and the mind to be one of the best Call of Duty pros here in our league.